Happy weekend, everyone. How's it going? I hope you are happy and healthy wherever you are in the world. Today, we have lots to discuss. And if you are watching this from your email, that means you are a club member of the Fab Drawing Club or the Mixed Media Society or the Celtic Collective. And if you're a new member and you're like, why, if I'm in the Mixed Media Society and I'm getting this mail and it's also to the Fab Drawing Club people, what is that about? It's because over half of our members are in all of the clubs. So it's just easier for me to speak to everyone at the same time. So I hope that's okay. And there's a section in the newsletter for every club because the rest of you are only in one. So you just have to scroll down and I'll go through what's happening in each individual club as well. I know I have like a problem. I love all the art, so I do all the art things. So I am so sorry if that's causing any confusion. Oh, the other thing that is causing a ton of confusion, which we are going to clear up starting today, which is Friday as I'm filming this, there's been way too much confusion about the two Facebook groups. So from now on, the small Facebook group is going to be a private Facebook group just for club lessons. So no longer posting personal work in there. We're no longer going to be sharing work from other teachers because we have the other club for that. It's just way too confusing. New members are like, what is happening? What are these lessons? And it's not fair. And I promised a private community, and that is exactly what it needs to be. And I would like to deliver on my promise to you that this is a private community just for people taking the club lessons. So if you want to share all your other personal work and teacher work, you can share it in the big Awesome Art School group. If that's too big for you, you don't like it, you can start your own Facebook group and invite your friends, and then you can have an even smaller sacred group of your own, and then you can share your personal art in there. You have a lot of options. And this way too, the most important thing, other than for me feeling like I have integrity and I'm delivering on my promise, is that I'm able to be available and I can see whoever needs help. I need to go in and say like, yeah, that's this lesson from this, and I know exactly like what are you struggling with and what do you need help with, and I'm not having to sift through other things that are in there. And yeah, so lots of reasons, but a lot of people have been coming forward super confused about all the different posts. So this is just gonna clear it right up, and I hope you get those options. I also think we should use what will also help with confusion is also using the hashtags in the small club too. So that's super helpful, especially for our Wonder Bundlers, to be like, where is that from? Where is that from? Because there's 1,000 lessons. So if you're posting, throw the hashtag in both clubs. That way, in the small club, we'll know where it's from. And then in the big club, you get entered into the giveaway. And that way, also, you don't have to remember like which one gets the hashtag. Put them in both. And just so you know, the hashtag is just the number symbol. And then it's just the name of the club. So it's like hashtag Fab Drawing Club, hashtag Mixed Media Society, hashtag Celtic Collective. That's it. Very simple. And that should clear up all of the issues that we're having everywhere. And I hope that's helpful. And I really do want it to feel intimate and that I can see and connect with everyone who needs my immediate assistance. And yeah, welcome in new members. Hello to all my favorites who've been around for a long, long time. I appreciate every single one of you. Another reminder that you cannot be behind. This is like a Netflix experience. You can binge what you want, when you want, and even where you want to do it. So feel free to cruise around. On the third week of every month, I do a throwback. So because there are 1,000 lessons, I don't like to only focus on the brand new ones because every time a new one has come out, all of the lessons were new at one point. So I like to resurface them and bring them out. There's so many. And it's nice to enjoy them again and also bring attention because a lot of people are like, I didn't know there was like a vintage camper van series. There literally is. Now you know. Oh, weird. My phone is like spacing out at me. That's very strange. Okay, so that's all of my announcements about that. I will type those in too because most people actually don't watch this. And hello, if you are somebody that does. Okay, so May is killing me, kind of. But in really good ways. I'm really looking forward to all the lives. I have 4 straight days of lives, and I'm really looking forward to it. Whoa, Maggie Campbell. Maggie always busts in the room, and she scares the pants out of me because she opens the door with her nose thumb, as we call it, and lets herself in and scares the crap How to make barges in. You shut my door. So, okay, so May, where are we? Okay, so yes, third week throwback. So when I scroll down, I am going to be leaving like the most recent lessons because it is confusing to also not see them all of a sudden. And don't forget, in all the clubs, if you've missed an email in all the clubs, at the very top bar, let me just see. I think there should be right here. Yeah, at the very top bar of every single club, it says to view all Sunday newsletters, go here. That's at the top of every one of them. So you can always like go back and refer to other emails as well. You can also see the latest lessons, just giving you a wee quick tour here. I'm in the Celtic Collective at the moment. If you're on the dashboard, all of the clubs have this little calendar and latest lessons section right here. So when you click on that, it reveals the calendars and then the latest lessons, exactly what I just said. But just so you know, in case I'm going too fast and you want to grab or you need to know where the calendar is normally is hiding out, and the other latest lessons on weeks that are like a throwback, you can go see what the most recent live was, etc., etc. Okay, so let's go through the clubs one by one. Drawing Club. And by the way, I love these throwback weeks because I'm like, ooh, like what are some of my favorites? And I go and I kind of reminisce. It's so nice. So I loved this camper van series so much. And I know people had a really fun time doing it as well when it was new. It was so fun. It was just, it's like light and airy and it's not hard and it's a break from faces. And I had a total blast doing it. So I wanted to definitely, and I'm like, did I just bring this up on a recent other throwback? I feel like I just do the same ones over and over. But if you want to do them, you can access it through that big old button right there for sure. Super, super fun. The Drawing the Decades is a really fun classroom to explore. If you're new to the club and you have been scared to look around, go check that one out. I think some of my favorite, the Drawing the Decades and Steampunk are like my favorite places to hang out. All right. And then our latest lesson was this Laughing Girl on Toad Paper, which I have seen some seriously excellent renditions of, by the by. Well done. Like super well done. And I also popped this little cutie in here because some people have seen her on Facebook and haven't been able to find her really quickly. So I want to make sure that you can find her quick too. She is also in the Expressions classroom. And I put a link right here for you. So she is kind of in the middle and she is the most recent one. So yes, I put them both in there for easy finding. And if you ever need help finding anything, please just reply back to any of my millions of emails and ask in the Facebook group, our little teeny tiny one, and someone will help you for sure. Yes, and our next live is Thursday, and it is Thursday at 4. And I think we're going to do maybe like a Widow Woman. I really need something lighthearted and easy and just enjoyable. My life has been super stressful finishing up all this Kajabi stuff. It's still going. And I really just want to relax and have a wonderful week with all of you. All 3 clubs, 3 days in a row, and just to have a really nice time. I'll for sure be having some wine in that one because it'll be 4. And I hope that sounds good to you. I cannot wait. So yes, and that goes for all 3 clubs this week. Okay, Mixed Media Society, you are next. Oh, and by the way, if you do need a tour for all the clubs, I put them in each section for you as well. All right, Mixed Media Society, you're up next. Just like I did for the Drawing Club, I just popped the link in here for the Granny series because some people have been seeing that also on Facebook and want quick way to get there. There it is for you too. And don't forget, everything is searchable. So I literally can search for grandma. Mischievous Mima doesn't come up when you search for grandma, but the other 2 do. And that'll bring you over to the Funky Face and Figures classroom. And that's where those ladies are hanging out. Oh, that's text I need to edit before I send this out because that's incorrect. This is your throwback for this month. And this was a spring goddess. And I thought she came out so beautifully. I hope that does not sound conceited to say, but I thought she was really good. way to segue into summer. It is 91 degrees today and it's only May and I'm about to lose my mind already. We're just getting started. So I'm like, spring, let's stay in spring a little bit longer, shall we, my friends? So that's where the spring goddess inspiration is coming from. My desperate need to hold on to spring, but it really is a really fun, it's a hamburger-ish, but I use pencil in this one to shade, which is not normally something I do, but it actually simplifies it quite a lot and it looks really pretty. So that is my recommendation. I did her in my Strathmore art journal. And if you would like to watch that, you can go ahead and push that blue button right there. I also put, this is the link to the latest lesson, which is at the first in the series of the Button Eye Girls. Of the Button Girls. And I think I will also, I might create some, like a little series classroom. Let me know if you think that would be a good idea to help you find things. I thought we could put the grandmas in a little series of their own. We can do our Button Girls in a series, anything where there's like 3 or more. I thought maybe we have a little series dedicated one. I just want to make things easy to find. Okie dokie. And then there is your club tour if you need help finding anything. Okay, last but not least, as always, Celtic Collective, this is your throwback. This is Lucy's lesson that she did in markers last year, and I still can't get over it. It looks like gouache. It looks so crazy good. And I'm excited to resurface that. Look at their little sweet bows on her ankles. I just can't even. This was out during our Wee Fairy series. Speaking of series, we did a whole Wee Fairy series last year. So if you did this one already, maybe you could do one of the other ones, or you can just keep working on whatever it is that you were already working on. Or maybe you haven't done your latest lesson. This just came out 2 days ago as I filmed this. This is Lucy's Dryad, and apologize for the tech snafu there, but we got it sorted and she is absolutely freaking gorgeous. So freaking gorgeous. So if you haven't dove into that one yet, you can do that now as well. And then also for you, there is your club tour too, if you want to go explore and find something that is for you. And don't forget, all of the clubs have the Artist Accelerator programs for the beginners. So if you're terrified and you don't want to do any of these because they all feel crazy, don't forget that each club has its own accelerator program. Okay, and they're always easy to find. They're always the only classroom up top that's of a really bright, funky color. That's not help. And they all say the accelerator. So if you're new and you want to start, getting up to snuff fast, the accelerator in all 3 clubs is in the same spot, and all 3 clubs is so the place for you to go to start your journey, okay? Because we're all on our own journey. We all go at our own pace. We all enjoy different things, and it's all good. So go where you like, when you like. You cannot be behind. I already said that, but it's so true. And if you need help finding anything, I am always in reach, and you can use the hashtag question in the small private group, and that will help us find your answer, find you easily. But even if you don't remember the hashtag question, just now that this will just be for club lessons, it'll be a lot easier for us to make sure that you are seen and answered as quickly as possible. All right, so these are your quick access buttons to help you get where you need to go quickly. And the last but not least, we have reminding you to log in through the awesomeartschool.mykajabi.com. And that's it. If you need help resetting your password, if you didn't hear my announcement last week, Marco and I can actually reset your passwords for you. So if you're struggling and sometimes you go to reset it and you get caught in a loop and your stupid code never comes, just email me. We can set it for you and then tell you what it is, and you can get in like that. So don't suffer. Please reach out so we can help. All right. I hope you have the best freaking weekend ever. And I love you so much. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll see you in the Facebook groups.